sure to everybody in this room knows that, especially those who've had the pleasure of working more closely with her in All Well and all our employee health programs, because I'm told she was the inaugural nurse for that program, working in there, and that's pretty neat. I've also learned that she was recognized for having some of the best, I guess the avoidance cessation rates for success on smoking cessation. So that means she's convincing, engaging, persistent. Right? I mean, I bet you Don would say. So at any rate, you'll probably get to see a lot more of those qualities and attitudes when you both enjoy time retirement. Already is. Okay, so we know. Yeah, Elaine's been, for those that people know, and she mentioned she's had a few surgical procedures of late, so she's been, away from us, unfortunately. And because I was commenting, when she's going to come back, this is the good news, and do some volunteer work, and that's great. Because I said, well, I hope you'll continue to do some commercials for us. For those of you who may recall, she was one of the first 2 or 3 patients who served in a commercial for our Makoplasty, or refinishing orthopedic procedure. But I told her I had to tell her quickly. That doesn't mean I want you to have another procedure.
Yeah.
So we don't need that. But I guess what I just want to say, I think Elaine is a very special person. I mean, to me, she's just fun to be around, and that's real important. So Don, you were a very fortunate man to have, a wife, a lifelong friend and spouse who.
Let's not overdo it.
So at any rate, well, I think she's pretty darn good.
Thank you.
But at any rate, we want to thank her. We have a couple little things. For one is this check, which we hope you will find plenty of ways to enjoy. Maybe you can take Don out to dinner or something, or something nice.
This is my bonus.
But whatever.
Right.
Do it on.
And thank you.
So it is our honor and pleasure to have that. And of course, you have this beautiful rocking chair.
Yes, I love that. Thank you.
You can enjoy. But Elaine, we wanted to just thank you so much. And I know we will let you say some words, and Don, maybe we'll give you the last words. See that? But I think Elaine Crittenden would like to say something about you as well.
Yeah, this isn't goodbye. This is just a
transition.
As a transition, a new incarnation, because we persuaded her to stay as a volunteer.
Yep.
And so now we're just not going to pay you. But, I don't even know how to describe Elaine. She has a flair and personality that is uniquely hers. But the one thing I just want to say is that she is an original. And she'll have to help me with this, but she was a baccalaureate degree nurse in what year?
1960.
1960 at BSN. And she was the emergency room director at Lenore Memorial Hospital back when she was raising 4 children while her husband had a thriving Don Keating Chevrolet, right? I think I can remember even the commercials.
That's good.
So, so they're doers. They're very busy. There's a whole lot of history that I'm privileged to have and to know. And I get serenaded every year on my birthday by these two. She plays and they both sing, and it's awesome. And we're going to miss you in our department. I mean, we're going to miss you over there. You made an incredible contribution to the hospital, and a lot of people don't understand that the wellness program, All Well, was a program kind of sanctioned by Duke Endowment, and it was directed outside the hospital at various work sites initially, and the hospital was just merely a work site where the group would come in once a year and they do blood pressures and all these other things. Can you repent and stretch your toes, and how much flesh do you have back here, and all the little metrics and things that we used at the time. And in spring of 2005, it was decided by the administration that the wellness program really should be turned inside the hospital and directed toward the employees. And that's when All Well came inside the building. That's when Elaine came to work for me. And she is the charter inaugural nurse, I guess you might say. And she is the last one standing of the old program now. This is it, of the very inception of All Well. And I just want to thank you for everything you've done. You were very instrumental in helping us become a tobacco-free campus. that was a huge win for us, and that was January of 2007. She had like a track record that was untouchable for successes with smoking cessation and won awards with North Carolina Prevention Partners that we were able to have bragging rights to because of the hard work with smoking cessation, which has been managed by the Allwell program. We know we have a great team, and this lady is feel responsible for that, for her contributions. So I just want to say thank you, and from one Elaine to another.
Thank you.
And we're just going to continue this journey.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Anybody else like to say anything?
Anybody else?
Roll back. Everybody's got Elaine stories. I know that for a fact. It's just a matter of how many want to be shared here.
Just think about it.
Just think about it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just echo what the others have said, how much we're going to miss you here. You certainly helped teach me when I came along how to talk to the employees and how to approach people, and just appreciate you. And I'm glad that you're still going to be here, and we'll see you as a volunteer. So we love you.
Thank you.
We're not losing her because she's volunteering.
Correct.
That's right. Hey,
Not in the gift shop, but she's volunteering. That's important.
Yes.
So I'm not saying goodbye, you're just saying hello.
No goodbyes. Just I'll see you later. So,
Well, we will see you in the new lobby then. That's where you're ready.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought
Lobby
that
right
was a nice place to hang out.
That's pretty cool.
You know? Steve?
Elaine, I'd like to say, the many years you've been here, you touched a lot of hearts with your service, and I want you to know we all love you. We love your genuine laughter, and your humor has been very unique, and we wish you the best.
I just want to add one other thing. You're a fabulous dynamite woman, and I always said when I grew up I wanted to be just like you.
I was hoping you'd say that again. After all that's happened, I thought, I'm not sure she wants to be like me.
Oh, yeah. You'll be sorely missed.
Oh, thank you. Well, it's just good to know that I will see everybody again. You know, it's not like I'm moving or it's just the end of my life. It's just another phase that's that God has given me, and He's in charge. So, you know, just go with it. But I want to say how much all of you have meant to me, especially Elaine and all the gals that I've been really in close contact with employee health and Allwell and infection control. And it's been my love in the 18 years that I've been here. And I've been in nursing, well, about 100 years now. So it's like, the rest of it was okay, but this has been very, very special. And I know it has to do with the job, but with the people that matter, the patients that matter, the employees that matter. I mean, Steve came into my life in a very special way, and I hope that, you know, I think everybody has touched me that way, and I certainly hope I've touched all of you, because it's hard to describe, but that's the best way I can do it, you know, because it's very meaningful. And through the years, Don, with supporting me, and you all know how it is when you get home from work and you got this and you got that, and you're complaining, you know, stuff like that. But, you know, he's just been a pillar, and same with our kids, and life is good. Life is good no matter what the good Lord brings on you. He knows best, and life is good, and you need to realize that. Otherwise, you're not going to have any peace. And if you don't have peace, you don't have patience, and it's a vicious cycle. So that's pretty much what I'm feeling. Not just this day, but all the days in the past, and the ones to come too. But I have a little something I just want to share this with you, because it really it tells you exactly how our life's journey is. Okay, At birth, we boarded the train and met our parents, and we believed we will always have them on our side, travel on our side. However, at some station, our parents will step down from the train, leaving us on this journey alone. As time goes by, other people will board the train, and they will be significant others like our siblings, friends, children, and even the love of our life. Many will step down and have a permanent vacuum. Others will go unnoticed that we don't even realize they vacated their seats. This train ride will be full of joy, sorrow, fantasy, expectations, hellos, goodbyes, farewells. Success consists of having a good relationship with all passengers, requiring that we give the best of ourselves. The mystery to everyone is we do not know at which station we ourselves will step down. So we must live in the best way, love, forgive, and offer the best of who we are. It is important to do this because when the time comes for us to step down and leave our seat empty, we should leave behind beautiful memories for those who will continue to travel on the train of life. Thank you for being one of the passengers on my train. Is that you're a jerker, huh?
It is beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you, thank you.
We just want to have